The second. On the shoulder, 7 hours. Is it? It's up.
They want it.
Well,
And he take one.
2.5.
Good evening, everyone. Everyone's well? Raise your hand if you have a question. We'll come to you. We'll kick off with Tom from Football.
Hi, Cal.
Hi.
I feel like we've spoken to you after several games where we've dominated and not got the result that you wanted. How does it feel getting the result?
Unbelievable feeling. That's what is football about, and a team when you get what you deserve right at the end is not a better feeling than that.
Can I just ask as well, in the moments towards the end where the VAR checks going on for Gabriel's in the box, how high was your heart rate in that moment?
Well, I see the action very clear and fast, so I thought he wasn't going to intervene, but I don't know, because obviously we had the example of what happened in the first half with a penalty. Regardless of that, so proud of the team, the way we played, the way we competed, the way we understood the game, how we reacted to very difficult situations and decisions, and still find a way to win the game with the players coming from the bench. Exception. Hi.
And you said it's unbelievable feeling. When everything's like roller coaster, like that game was, how do you actually judge what happens? Like I said, really good start to the game, but when they have those challenges like that, how do you see what happens?
Well, understanding that that's the game that we have to play. There are a few things that it might be unpredictable with the lineup or the formation or whatever. There are certain things so predictable what you have to do here to win a football match. And we certainly done that from the start to the end. And on top of that, we added today so much quality from various ways to generate the amount of chances that we did. And at the end, find a way to win it when I think we fully deserve to win the game.
Mentally, what do moments like that?
Well, I think we discussed to go to the next level. First of all, you have to learn from the past, and certainly we take some lessons and very different and sore moments in this ground. And today was an opportunity that the game brings you again in a really important week in the Premier League, after all the tough places that we already been very early in the season, to show who we are, who do we want to be, our ambition, and the way that we want to play. And I think the team has done that today in a remarkable way.
Simon, you can
Mikel, what was your thoughts on the Gyökeres decision, and also the way that your players reacted to it? 'Cause it feels like in the past they might have unravelled after that, but particularly in the second half, it felt like they sort of were able to draw a line.
Yeah, well, I watch it live, and then I watch it in the screen, and for me it was a penalty. We were instructed very clearly again this season that unless it's a clear and obvious error, the VAR is not going to intervene. It's not. So that's my opinion. Thanks God we find a way to win the game. The team is still emotionally very, very, very calm and very composed, and that's a lesson that we took as well probably from a few years ago.
Feels like it's been a big weekend in the title race. The gap's down to 2. What does the result like do? Did this do for your belief in terms of?
Yeah, I believe the conviction of the team that we are, and that we can play various type of games, and the team still can deliver and win it in a convincing way. And for me today, it's one of the most difficult grounds. Again, praise Newcastle, the way they play, compete, how difficult it is to play in this place. But the team really took the game to a different level, and I'm very proud to see that.
Hi, Mikel. It's a bit of a familiar story for you in recent games, but yet again, substitutes made a big difference.
Yes, and we certainly did that, and we have to make a few adjustments and substitutions as well for different reasons. And the ones that are coming in, they really come in fully focused. My duty is to win the game for the team, and all of them did it in an incredible manner. Martinelli comes in, and it shows from the beginning his threat. Saliba comes in 45 minutes, and I think it was outstanding again. Martin comes in after a long period and delivers 2 balls that are goals. Mikel Merino comes in, which is a massive threat in the box, and delivers a winning moment. So all of them.
We've got 2 more. Martin?
There was a coming together between Gabriel and Voldemar after the goal. Did you see that? Do you have an opinion on it? If you did?
No, I haven't seen. Sorry.
And finally, we've got 2 more. Jason from the telephone.
So, Mikel, in the context of obviously Liverpool dropping points yesterday, you must have felt a bit more under pressure to get that result. How important then is it to win following that yesterday?
Well, yes. I mean, there are moments in the season, and obviously with the start that we had already and the difficult fixtures that we had, today we have the opportunity to close that gap, and do it in a stadium that has a very recent and difficult past for us. I think it shows how much the team wants it.
Okay, finally, in front.
Hi, Mikel.
Hi.
You got criticised a little bit last week, but you've come here today, really took the game to Newcastle. Do you feel that you and your players silenced those critics this week and showed exactly what?
Well, I don't know. I think the way we played against Manchester City and Newcastle, 2 of the toughest opponents to play, the team was outstanding. That's my view on it. Very clear.
Okay, guys? Okay, thanks very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, this one.
I can see why you missed that first one.
Completely rewrite this before the before okay. Yeah, I've sent the
Damien, please.
Start to be thoughts on that, much like the Liverpool game, very cruel ending.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, very similar feeling. Maybe without the style of performance that I thought we produced against Liverpool was right out of our top range today. I didn't feel it was. But the collective effort, the commitment was there, the desire to win was there. I thought mentally, I thought we were really good. Don't think it was our best performance, but still winning that game 1-0 would have been sort of the perfect boost for us because we've done that many, many times. Today, fortunately, we couldn't hold on to that and end up with nothing.
It's the life of a goalkeeper. Nick Howe was absolutely outstanding. What did you make of that decision to take the quick kick, which when they gave the ball straight back to Arsenal, and that's from the corner that they scored from?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a prime example of hindsight's a wonderful thing, isn't it? And when you're playing, you have seconds, sometimes less, of course, to make split-second decisions that impact the game. And I think Nick's been very positive today in everything that he's done. A number of really, really good saves. I think he just distributed the ball in a similar way with a throw, which was really effective. And as you say, that is the life of a goalkeeper. But still, from the resulting corner, we should have defended it better.
Maybe another goal from Nick. I mean, yeah, if ever there was a lesson of what the Premier League could be like, that was it today for him.
Yeah, today would have been another great learning experience for him because the speed of that game, the physicality of the game, that's as tough as you'll get. We know Arsenal are a very strong team, set plays, loads of different facets of their game require physicality. Ours is very similar, and he'll leave going, it's quick, it's strong, and you have to bring that yourself to be successful. And I thought his goal was a brilliant example of what he can be. I don't think as a team we particularly fed him well today. I think it was not a huge number of crosses going in the box. What he did feed off, I thought he did well. I've got no update to give you other than I know what you know. Seeing him go off in that manner was really distressing, I think, and he's been such a big player for us in so many different ways. His versatility, his attitude, his quality, and if we're going to miss that for any length of time, that's going to be a huge blow.
George, Craig, and then to Lee, please. Hi, Lee. I know you've previously discussed goals, lack thereof. Is it a concern to you that there's some lack of chances, perhaps, or chances being created for Nick? Do you feel that goals are there in the team?
Yeah, every game is different, but yeah, of course, today again, I'm looking at that going. If I'm Nick, I want more. I want more. Not necessarily from the team because he plays an important role in that himself, but I want more goal-mouth action. I'm going to thrive and live off that. Whatever bits he had today, he converted. And so I think that's something for me to reflect on. But I think whenever you play Arsenal, especially in the way that they played today, it's not going to be a game where you're going to get an abundance of chances. It's going to be a day where you have to take whatever comes your way, and you have to make sure you help the team play better. I thought he did that while I was on the pitch, and I've got no complaints with his performance.
There is no opportunity to stew or anything like that because you immediately into the Champions League and another Premier League match. That's the life of it.
Yeah, but I think that's a good thing for us, George, to be honest. I think after today and the timing of the result, the manner of the result, you want another game quickly to put that to bed and change the feeling and change the energy. So I'm pleased we're playing again so quickly.
For 85 minutes, your defenders and your goalkeeper have saved everything, they've headed it, they've done what they can. You said that you're disappointed with the nature of the concession. What did happen? Can you explain to us what happened for the goals?
For the goals?
Their goals.
Yeah, they're very different goals, although they're from the same source. So obviously we haven't done our jobs well enough, individually, collectively. You can critique the goals from their side and say it was good play, but from us we had done better. I think throughout the game, I think the number and the weight of corners told in the end. We'd done so well from lots of those similar positions, but obviously I think the last one it's a killer blow. It's one of the last moments or actions of the game, and we had to do better in that moment there.
What sort of dressing room was you left behind there? Has anyone stood up and said something because it wasn't a bad performance? You keep so close to win. Does anyone address the rooms? I imagine morale is quite low.
Yeah, I think whenever you're in that situation, when there's a low moment, of course I speak, but I tend not to go too deep into how we played because it's not the time. I need to do it in a much more level state and then feedback how we can get better. I don't think an over emotive reaction ever helps in this situation, either bit from me or players. We now have to collectively come together and focus on our next game.
Sympathy with your team, or will you perhaps have harsh words given the way they slipped away?
I think harsh words sometimes are needed. It depends on, there might be one voice to the team, one voice to individuals, but I do it on a very individual level if that's the case. The big thing I look at is effort levels, commitment, desire, organisation, of course. So many different things that go into a performance. I'm seeing the effort. The effort is 100% there. The quality today was lacking slightly. So I've got to be very careful that you don't make the performance or the mood or the morale worse. So I think very reflective I will be tonight, and then I'll figure out the way forward tomorrow. Yeah, I think again the change of competition possibly is a good thing for us as well, because we can just leave the Premier League behind and focus now on the Champions League and try and get that campaign up and running. Yeah, it's been a tough opening to the season for us. Feels like we've taken some blows, but if we can be resilient enough to absorb those blows and come back stronger, we'll be better for it. I thought they had more chances than us. They looked more of a goal threat than us. So on that side, you could say yes. But I thought defeat was harsh on us after everything we gave the game. Yeah, we hope so. Lou was suffering a little bit of fatigue in his body today. So yeah, we hope he'll be available.
Just to confirm, was it a knee injury?
I think it was, yeah.
And there was two big penalty incidents in the game. One overturned for Arsenal by VAR, and you had a handball shot there. Just what your thoughts on?
Yeah, I've not seen them again. I think I have to trust VAR. I have to trust the process that they go through to end up with the decisions. I was hopeful, of course, that the penalty would be given. I saw the arm raised. I wasn't aware of the touch that I'm being told about beforehand.
Last two, good Gary and then Scott, please.
Are you ready? I just wondered, what happened at the end there? Joe Linton seemed to be involved in an argument with one of Arsenal's staff members. Do you know anything what was said? Or?
No, nothing. I don't think it was anything major.
Scott?
Just kind of following on from what you were saying earlier. I mean, it's been a season so far where you've been very close in a lot of games, but it just feels like fine margins have gone against you in lots of different ways. Now it's got a team injury potentially as well. I mean, is it important now that you kind of pull everyone together and keep morale up and everything? Because it has been a kind of testing start without you actually playing that badly.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think football's a very strange game sometimes. You end up sometimes not getting what you feel you deserve, and when you feel like the players are giving everything and are fully committed, and you see the desire and the commitment, which I'm seeing on a daily basis, and then sometimes momentum and rhythm and confidence, they're all interlinked. So I think it's my job to try and rebuild that slightly, try and get us feeling good, entering the pitch fully confident on what a good team we can be.
Thank you, everyone. Cheers.
Thank you. Thanks very much.